Hello, ladies and gents. In
Hello,
this,
ladies and gents.
oops, let me reduce the noise over here. The sound. Today, in this YouTube live and video, if you are watching us on YouTube replay, we will discuss a very nice strategy we've been testing it for the past 2 days. It's a controversial strategy, yet everyone likes it. I don't know why. It makes money. It has the potential to make money consistently. However, it's dangerous at the same time. The strategy is the martingale strategy. In brief, martingale means, let's say you enter a trade with $1, you lose it, you enter the second trade with $2 approximately, or 1.8, in order for you to recover the previous loss plus make some profits. So this is martingale in brief. Now, let me say that keep in mind the martingale strategy is very unpredictable. It can liquidate your accounts if you don't know what you are doing. Today, I will teach you the best way if you want to use Martingale as your trading system or trading strategy. Today, I will teach you step by step how to do it in the most secure and safe way possible with all the risk management and stop loss and take profit, so to speak. By the end of this live and this video, if you're watching us on replay, you will be equipped to use Martingale in the safest way and most profitable way possible. All right. So before jumping into the charts and setting up the charts, I will show you how we will be tackling the Martingale strategy step by step. First, let me show you this beautiful Excel sheet. I'm trying to make it as visually appealing as possible. Personally, I don't like Excel sheets. I feel intimidated by them. And so let's explain how this works. So since I'll be trading the pocket option tournament, so my starting balance will be $100. All right. So each cycle, each balance threshold will increase once you increase your balance $100. So these are your thresholds: 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and so on. So the multiplier is actually your trade amount. When you have $100, the cycle will consist of 4 trades. So these will be the trade amounts for the first balance threshold. Once you reach the 200 balance, you can multiply your amounts by 2. So these will become your 4 trade amounts. Okay, so how does it work? First, you take the first trade. This is your trade number 1. When you have $100 balance, this is your first trade amount. If you lose, this is your potential return and profit after profit if you win the trade. Now, if you lose this one, if you lose the following trade, the first trade, you go to your second trade, which is $2.8. This is your return. If you win, you will recover your previous loss of 1.2 and make $1.38 in profits, and so on. So, however, when you win this one, you go back to the first trade amount. If you lose, you go to your third trade amount over here. If you win, you go back to your first trade amount. If you lose, you go to your fourth trade amount over here. If you win, you go back to your first trade amount. Now, preferably, I prefer if you have $100 amount, this is your stop loss. Whenever you reach your fourth trade, stop trading, take a break 2 4 hours and come back. Okay, you need to have these parameters in place. You need to organize your approach to the market, your approach to trading, because the more you spend time trading, the more you are exposed to losses, because the market by nature is against you. Okay, no one can control the market, so you have to get in, get out as quickly as possible. So in this case, your loss would be around, let's say, around $25. Okay. Now, why am I using these amounts for $100 balance? Because I'm trading the tournament. However, that being said, for you to use these amounts safely, I suggest at least you have $400 or $500 in your account, and you increase your multipliers every time you increase your balance $100. Okay. Now, for today only, if we reach this level and we lose it, the fifth trade will be double this amount, so it will be 29. Okay, exceptionally. So we keep on trading in case we reach this point for educational purposes. All right. Now, that being said, let's hop on to the charts. Let's set up the charts and let's explain the strategy. There are two technical analysis steps you should do. Very simple. Let me go back to the charts. Okay, first things first, you need to find pairs that has, let me change the color. You need to find pairs that have at least 90% payout for the strategy to work properly. Okay, so first thing, at least 90%. I usually shoot for 92%. Second thing you need to set up is the timer. The expiry time for each trade is 1 minute. The chart time frame is normal candles, 1 minute as well. All right. Let me enable the auto scroll for now because I need to explain something for you. And second, come here and select all the 92% pairs that you can find. All right. Okay, you got ourselves nice amount of decent payout pairs. Let me activate the hotkeys here. Okay, so what you need to look for, let me see if we can find something beautiful. What you need to look for is a pair that has a steep, violent push to the downside or to the upside. Okay, at this point, I will give you, we will need one indicator. You go to the indicators tab over here and you click on zigzag. Default settings, you don't have to change anything. So the zigzag will help you identify those violent surges to the upside or drops to the downside, like in this case. Okay, your next step for technical analysis is to find a certain, in this case, support area in the past or to your left side. So let's see if we have any major support areas over here. If you see that it will take you longer to find it, just jump to the 5 minutes chart and look to the past. Okay, we don't see anything close by. So you jump to a higher time frame as well. Let's go to the 15 minutes chart. I need to see a rejection area from a support or supply zone or demand zone, excuse me. So this is it. See over here, this is your, look at this beautiful demand area. Okay, see that? So from this point, you have a potential uh, currency pair to use for your strategy. So now you need to set up your four charts. We need to use four charts for quick execution. All right, you need to execute quickly. So you click over here and you click on four charts, this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. Now you have your four charts in place. You need, okay, since we already selected the USD Thai currency, we already have the four currency pairs in place. Always make sure that you have the four pairs in place. Okay, so next step is to select the amount of the first, second, third, and fourth trade. All right, so let's see the Excel sheet. Now I remember that the first one is 1.2. Let me also remind you that usually I don't use Martingale. However, I've been testing this strategy since it was requested by one of my followers. So let's set up the amounts. So this is trade number 2 over here, 2.8, trade number 3, 6.5. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to use the live chat. Also, hit that like button, and let's also put the fourth trade amount. Paste. Now, since in this case we have a huge drop to the downside, the first two trades will be buys. So if you enter this trade, you win. That's it. You stick to this level. You keep on taking buys. If you lose, you take the second buy over here. If you win, you go back to the first stage. If you lose this one, you go for a sell on this one. If you win, you go back to your first stage for a buy. If you lose, you go for a sell on this one, on the fourth trade. If you win, you go back to your first stage. Now, today, only exceptionally today, if for any reason we lost this one, I will double up on this amount using a buy because we are starting a new cycle technically. Okay, hope this makes sense. Okay, I am on the 15 minutes chart over here. Let me switch to the 1 minute. Let's switch to 1 minute on all charts. 1 minute, beautiful. 1 minute. Now, again, also your second situation, in case you have a pair that is surging to the upside, your first two trades will be for sells, and your second and third will be for buys. Okay, simple, nothing, not a rocket science. So let's begin. I prefer to start at the beginning of the candle, so no problem. We will adjust for the second position. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe. If you have any questions, hit the like button. If you want to join our VIP trading team on Telegram, all the links you need are in the description box. We just finished the session with my VIPs. We took 3 trades, 3 winning trades, 0 losses. I use a different strategy for signals for my VIPs. It's a more technical approach. I use a technical approach. We don't do martingaling. We might take, additional positions, yes, but it is within clear parameters without any crazy stuff. So let's see this trade result. That's a refund, so we go for a buy as well. When you have a refund, stay wherever you are. So if you get a refund over here, go for your trade using this stage. If you get a refund, let's say here. Let's see. Let me make sure I have the auto scroll on this one. Short type, enable auto scroll, and this one as well. Enable auto scroll. All right. So this one is gonna be most probably loss. I will wait for this candle over here to close and take the second buy over here if we lose it. All right, it's a loss. So we'll take a buy over here. I just want to wait for the close of the candle over here. Hope this makes sense, right? I don't think it's confusing. Once you set up your charts, go for a buy. Once you set up your charts and time, expiry times, and amounts, you are good to go. You only have to locate the proper pair using the two technical analysis uh, options we spoke about. Your zigzag will show you a huge push up or a huge drop. You try and find support or resistance area nearby. If you don't find it, no problem, you can still go for it. However, for optimum results, try to find a support or resistance area nearby. Now, if this loses, we'll go for sells on our third trade. So you might ask, okay, we'll go for a sell on this one. So you might ask, why do we have buy over here and sell here? Because for some reason, sometimes the pair will breach your support or resistance area and continue in the direction which it was doing originally. So these cells are a safety, like a safety um, measure for you in case such situation happens. Okay, come on. Go for a sell on the fourth. Let me see. All right, that's a sell over here. So now we are trading at this level. Keep your cool. Don't let the markets mess up with your psychology. You know, stick to the rules. Stick to your profit target. Make define a certain take profit level. So let's say I make $30, I stop and stop. If you lose $30, stop and stop. Stick to your rules. We need a win here. All right, come on. And that's a win. Okay, so we go back. Since we win this one, we go back to the first step, back to buys. So we are in profit already. You know, I've seen many traders, trust me, I'm telling you, I've seen many traders liquidate huge amounts using Martingale. So I cannot stress this enough and repeat this enough. You have to stick to the rules that you have, put to yourself. Write those rules down and put the paper in front of you while you are trading and stop when you have to stop, continue when you have to continue. That's a win. Go for the buy here. Keep an eye on the payout. The broker changes the payout regularly, so make sure You are always on something that has more than 90% payout. Beautiful. Keep going. I'll keep testing the strategy for up until Friday, maybe the weekend as well. I want to make sure about the viability and the reliability of the strategy live in front of all of you. No editing, no cut videos, no gimmicks. That's a win as well. We'll go for a buy. Okay, three, two, one, and that's our win. Beautiful. Already entered the trade. You know, all things aside, this specific martingale strategy is better than any AI bot binary options, any AI binary options trading bot you can find anywhere all over the internet. Do not buy those. Do not use those. I'm telling you, it's full of shit. Sarwar Ali, I trade on 5 martingale with risk of 61 USD, 137, 1535. Sarwar, that's a bit risky. That's a bit too much. You are doubling a lot. Now, can I ask you what is your balance? So we lost this one. We take a buy here. Can I ask you what is your capital for this um, strategy you are using? Because the capital is very important. 200 USD, that's too much, my friend. That's too much. At some point, when you reach 35, it will kill you. You will be at around more than $50, $61 in loss. That means 30% of your capital, which is too much, way too much. Okay? 30% of your capital is way too much. So you will come the next day, everything you are thinking about is how am I gonna recover 30%? How am I gonna recover $61? That's a bit too much. That's a bit risky, brother. You should calibrate a little bit, you know. Don't be greedy. Don't think that, okay, we lost this one, so we go for a sell on the third. Don't think that small amounts do not count. If you use something like this system over here, you will be able to compound on your small amounts every time you increase your balance $100. See? And it's systematic. So for $200, I suggest you use these amounts. I know it might sound small, but for me personally, I would use these amounts on a $500 account to be extremely safe. Let's see this one. Beautiful. It's winning. Hope I answered you. Beautiful drop. So if this one, another point I should mention: don't linger a lot on a single pair. All right. Try to stick to 15 minutes. Beautiful. I'll take a buy over here. So since we have a win on this one, we go back to our initial trade for the beginning of the cycle. Makes sense. Perfect. Perfect, my friend. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Beautiful. Come on. Nope. Okay. So now if you lose this one, I'll go also for a buy over here. Let's see. Go for a buy. There's a gap over here. I don't like this gap up. Usually after a gap up, the price will keep on dropping. However, we stick to the strategy. We don't add any more analysis to it. This is how Martingale works. You should follow your system. It might still be a win, maybe the last few seconds. Let's see. Now, if we lose this one, we'll go over here for a sell. It's gonna be a loss. 2-1, go for a sell. So now we are at this stage, third trade of the cycle. If you win this one, I'll change the pair. So we've been trading for, let me see, I started at, what's happening here? 11:34, so around 12, 30 minutes on this pair, so it's time to change. Beautiful, keep going. I need you also to see how am I selecting the pair? How am I watching the charts? Because in Martingale, pair selection is your best friend. Okay, so let's change the pair. Notice something, guys. 12 minutes of trading, we already made 9%, $9. This is a 9% ROI. If you think this is a small amount, think again. Because where can you invest $100 or $500 or $1,000 and make 9% in 12 minutes? In some areas of the world, even the bank, if you put money in the bank, they take money out of you. They don't give you interest rate. And if they do, they will give you a 1% per year, imagine. So at this point, if I could easily stop trading, but I will continue just to show you guys what's going on. So let's find a different pair. I need to see a huge, massive drop or massive increase. This was amazing. It already played out, so we ignore it. This is beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful push. Let me see if I can find, right, we have something here. Let me see. So this is the support. We have a higher support over here. Let me see if we have something even further to the past. Beautiful. This is a supply area. We have one over here as well, but it seems the pair is rejecting from it. All right, perfect. So we have our pair, 92% ROI. Let's set up the four charts. Now in this case, we'll go for the first two trades will be sell trades because the pair is surging upwards and it's reaching a strong supply area, right? Let me just make sure I'm back on the 1 minute chart. Perfect. Okay, so we go for sells. I'll wait for the close of this candle. Look how the zigzag help us identify the strong surge. So that's it. You use the zigzag, you spot your surge, you go back to the left and see if you have any supply or demand zones nearby. So let me wait. So in this case, we'll do sell, sell, buy, and buy. Okay, 5 seconds, and we go for a sell. As a rule of thumb, as a rule of thumb, um, depending on the amount of capital you have, like for $200, I would I would be okay losing 15%, like $30, and as a stop loss. $30 is okay. You can easily recover, you know. You won't feel the pressure that, oh my God, my balance is in a huge drawdown. So $30 are easily doable, easily recoverable, you know, as long as you are sticking to your rules. This is gonna be a win. Beautiful trade. Yeah, you could sell. Was a bit late. It should have been over here. I was a bit late talking to you guys. Yes, perfect, Sarwar. Where are you from, Sarwar? I'm Mark, by the way. My name is Mark. I'm from Lebanon. I live between Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Beirut. I should have taken this one over here. I hate when this happens. However, it has a decent momentum to the downside, so I can live with that. From India, presently in UAE. Great, great job, man. I love the UAE, brother. Dubai and Abu Dhabi is safe, economy booming, everything is working fine. That's a win as well. So we take another sell entry. Beautiful drop. See, guys, the point is what's happening over here. The pair has reached this supply area, and it's reversing because anything you trade cannot go up and up and up until eternity. At some point, it will reach a point where it will reverse. Now, this reversal might be short-lived, short-term reversal, and then it will push up, and it might be a long-term reversal that will keep on going, dropping to the downside. So this is why we have sells and buys over here. So whatever the situation is, you are mostly in the clear. Okay, this is a win as well. We take a trade. Beautiful. We are 11% up, guys. Hopefully soon I will start copy trading on pocket options. So if you join our VIP, my VIP group using, of course, you have to, if you want to join me with my VIPs, you have to sign up on pocket option through my link and deposit, of course. Currently, I'm sending signals on my VIP group. Later on, very soon, I'm planning on starting copy trading 2 sessions per day. We will do the first session a completely different strategy, and I'm thinking about if by the end of this week, so I need to have 7 days of testing the strategy. If by the end of this week we have consistency, I'll do 2 sessions per day. That's a win. We go for another trade. So by the end of this week, if I see consistency in this strategy, I will start making 2 sessions for my VIPs per day. One using a different strategy, very easy to implement. The second will be Martingale, and I'm planning on starting the copy trading feature. So you only have to copy me automatically. If not, of course, the Martingale strategy, I will not use it unless I have copy trading because it's super fast. I don't have time to send messages on Telegram and stuff. The delay will kill us all. So that's the plans for the future. I think this is going to be a loss. No problem. We had around, let me see. Look at this. Beautiful. 5 winning trades back to back. Okay, we go for a, oops, I went for a buy. I should have taken a sell. I'll take a sell. I clicked buy by mistake over here. It should have been a sell. No problem. I'll consider this as one trade. So if the sell wins, I'll go back to this level. If the buy wins, I'll go for a buy over here. Okay, I think the sell is gonna win. Let's see. So the buy is a loss, the sell is a win. So I'll take a sell over here. I usually prefer to open the trade at the opening of the new candle. So if we win this one, I'll wait for the new candle to open and then go for the trade. 30 seconds left. So when this candle closes, I'll take a trade, even though this one might be still running, just to adjust to the charts. Beautiful. Beautiful push. That's it. Come on. Beautiful. I'll take a trade here. Okay, first trade in the bags. So we are already 12% up. Let's see this one. I also do Forex. If you are interested in Forex as well, you can check out our channel. Go to the Binary Options playlist. I explain the strategy that I use with my VIPs in details, how the market works, what do we use, how do we define our entry points for Forex and binary options. It works for both. This is gonna win actually. Come on. No. So we'll go for a sell on this one. The sellers are strong. Look at this rejection. Strong sellers. So now we are at the second trade of the cycle. If we win, we go back here. If we lose, we go for a buy at this level. 25 seconds left. Come on. Yes, we need a slight push. If we get, that's it. That's it. One more, a little bit more. That's it. Always keep watching the payout. Beautiful. I'll go for a sell. 13%, guys. See how small profits can, increase your balance quickly. We've been trading for around 20 minutes. We already made 13%, which is fantastic. I'm telling you guys, if this was real money account, I would have stopped trading right here and there and came back 2 hours after 4 hours. Take a break. Don't keep on staring to the charts. It's toxic. I'm telling you. You should go away, take a breather, do something else, and come back on a later stage with a pair of fresh eyes. That's beautiful. I'll take sell as well. Nice. 14%, guys. I mean, come on. Let me see if we have any. Okay, so we have, look at this. We have a demand area over here, a support level. So keep an eye on it. No need to complicate it. Just keep an eye on it. This might be your trigger to say, okay, let's stop and find another asset to trade. However, it's the sellers are very decent. I like them. Go sellers, go. Let's see. Let's see if you can make 20%. I will stop at 20. 2 seconds. I'll take a sell. 15%, 15.5%. Beautiful. So I'll stop trading at the 20% mark and I'll give you the floor. If you have any questions, you can ask me so we can wrap up this live streaming. 30 seconds. Beautiful. We need a slight push to make it safer. That's it. Come on. How many winning trades do we have over here? Look at this beauty. Beautiful. 5 wins, 1 loss, and 6 wins, 1 loss. If you calculate the one happening right now, which is beautiful. That's a win. Take a sell as well. Now remember, we reached this demand area. So I think this would be my last trade on this pair, unless the sellers keep on being violent like this. Nice. Keep going. Come on. Beautiful. Come on. Beautiful. That's it. That's a win. Nice. 2-1. I'll take a trade. 17.6%. The thing I like about this exact strategy is it's stress free, you don't feel any stress, it's mechanical. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's it. Let's see this one. Come on. Okay, I think it's gonna be a loss. Remember, we have a demand area. When you have a demand area, think about it as a zone, not as a line. It's like a rubber band. It's like a rubber band zone that might push. So I'll take a sell here. So now we are taking a sell at the stage. So now that the sellers are becoming weak and the buyers are stepping in, I will change the pair. If we lose this one, I'll keep on trading. I'll go for a buy over here. If we win, I'll change the pair. Or if you win this one also, I'll change the pair. We need a side push. Come on, we need a slide. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Okay, guys. So totally agree with you. You say what you say. Someone I stumbled on your video and found quite interesting. Simple mechanical trading with proper risk management. I follow this, but with higher risk. Of course, thank you, Sarwar, for your feedback. uh, man, it's up to you. Risking, it's your money at the end of the day. It's your hard-earned money. I know. I can bet that you work your ass off day and night to make your living. So that's why I prefer to be conservative when trading. Small amounts can compound easily. So now look at this. We made 20%, guys. $20 in around 25, 30 minutes trading. So I'll stop for now. So $20, guys, perfect. So imagine this. Let me go back to the one chart. Imagine this. So I started with $100 account, right? We made $20 over here. So if you make $20 per day, for example, times 30, that's $600 per month with a starting capital of 100. Let's say you have a starting capital of $500 and you still use those amounts, those small amounts, which are very safe for a $500 account, you will still make 100% ROI by the end of the month, which is fantastic, I'm telling you. Okay, so that being said, if you have any questions, this is the time. I'll give you a few minutes before wrapping this up. Let me see if I can identify our trading time. So we started over here 11:34. Exactly 30 minutes. We traded exactly 31 minutes today. So look at this beauty. We started taking sells over here and we stopped. Our cue for us to stop trading was this demand area. What is a demand area? Is any location where you find an event happening making a huge surge to the opposite direction. Demand area is to the upside. Supply area, that means there's a lot of sellers who made all this push. And also, look at this. You have a strong demand area over here. Come on, auto scroll here. Basic, very basic technical analysis. Okay, since I don't have any questions from you guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I need to make a team. My goal is to make a team of powerful, strong traders where we all trade together and make money together out of the system. Let's start becoming withdrawers, not depositors. We should stop being depositors and start being withdrawers. Without discipline and patience and proper strategies in place, you cannot do that. So thank you so much for being here and see you tomorrow, same time. Thank you and bye bye.